Hi guys, welcome. Today is first of all, I didn't wish you guys happy new month. Did I? I don't know. Did I? I don't know. So I'm going to be doing this as I was called a front camera shooting because it's just a me and you time, right? So this is what is happening. Because it's the month of February, I want to share with you guys a very special moment in my life. My very first crush ever. And well, when you're younger, you have crushes, right? But most of the time, they're always older, or sometimes they're just not in your league. My very first crush, because my dad is a furniture maker, has to make furniture for a living. He's been making furniture his whole life. So one day he brought some of his, I don't know if it's his employees, he just brought them around to come and help him with some stuff. And there's this particular guy, he's not, now looking back on him, he's not that fine. But at that time, as a young girl, I think I was 12 or 13 then. I was like, oh my god, he's the most handsome guy I've ever seen. And I would give it to him though, it smells really nice. So like a young girl, just coming to into the puberty world, I was really, really attracted to this guy, right? But two things. I'll tell you the good news and the bad news. So the guy name would say what I will try not to use anybody's name for security reasons and for me not to shame anybody or put anybody on blast or whatever. This is going to be fun. I promise you. So one day they came around again. Well, I never said anything though. That's one thing I was very, very proud of myself for doing because normally I was very, very shy when I was growing up, so I didn't say anything to him, nothing. And so came to this day. They came to work, and he has another friend of his. I think his name is. I remember that one's name. So they were just walking, and then I was like just looking at him. And as a young girl, I would fantasize about me and him getting married, going out, blah blah blah. Yeah, no, I was really stupid, yo. I was really extremely stupid. So don't blame me. Don't come for me for that. So right, you should see my leg. Like I'm really, really moving. You could tell that feeling is still somewhere in my head. Oh my god. Now looking at I'm like, did I really treat for this guy? Like, did I really feel for this guy at that point in my life? Like, it's like so disgusting. But like, what can I do? I was a young girl, and it was fine. I mean, I thought it was fine. So I was looking at him, and I think his friend that came caught my eye. He didn't say anything. I just kept on walking. So I went inside, and I was still inside, but he thought maybe I had gone into the rooms or so, but I was very, very close to them, so I could hear what they're saying. He was telling his friend that's the one I had a crush on, and I think this girl like you. That one said, it's a normal thing, she'll get right, she's a young girl. And at this time, I think the guy was already in his 20s, so they were like almost 10 years, if not more than like age different, so I knew it wasn't gonna work, and I wasn't even gonna say anything in the first place, so I was just keeping on a low, on a key tone, on a low how do I call this? On a god, the word actually has run away from me. So just being a young girl and everything, but the only thing that made the crush was, I'll tell you why the crush girl was, because the handyman, right? There's one day he actually pulled his shirt because we were like sweating and everything. I was like, oh god. So I kept on like now it's obvious that I really like him. I was really, really showing that I liked him. But well, he's an older guy and I really respect him. He didn't even do anything. Didn't even. But I never said anything, so he just ignored it like nothing was happening. But the bad part was this. So, okay, guys, I didn't finish the video the other day. I'm sorry, guys. I decided to finish it today. So yeah, I think I was talking about one made the crush was missing him, with his specs and everything. His abs was on point. He has a nice physique and he's a very tall guy. So like the young me, the growing up me, the one in my puberty then was very, very simple. I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute. I was like, and then I grew up with my cousin. Her name is Tiwai. If you're on my Instagram or my Facebook, you would have seen her pictures so many times because I post that a lot. So I told her and everything, but we all just felt like it's a normal thing to pass, but it didn't for a while. But the only thing that actually made the crush end, like the crush like ran away, it's not just end, like it eloped, the crush eloped, because I hope you all didn't forget about the fact that I said my dad is a furniture maker. So our center table, it's not a normal table, it's pure glass, it's like heavy glass. made of pure glass, no wood. The only wood there is the stand, so everything else is glass. On this fateful day, the stupid me thought it would be fun to actually slide from, because we put the mattress, we were cleaning, so we put a mattress on the table. But the stupid me then thought it would be fun to actually slide on the mattress with the table, the glass table underneath it. This day is not funny, y'all. I can't say remember the beating I got. And if you grew up in Nigeria, you know that for every little thing you do, you get flogged. Let's say the when you do something that is actually expensive, or better still, you cost your parents to buy something they already own. It's very, very painful. I would flog my children for doing something that's stupid, anyways. So I wasn't really blaming my parents for beating me up. I thought I would have been wiser, because any which way, go back to the story. I Because the mattress was coming from a chair, a higher chair, then to the glass table. So I just climbed on the chair and I started sliding down. But then I told you guys I've never been slim. That I've never been fat or skinny. I wasn't skinny then. Yet I wasn't fat. I was really really slim though. But one thing you guys didn't notice, do you see my arm? You might think it's fat. I have really really big bones. So even when I was slim, I wasn't lightweight. If you know what I'm saying. For some people that, if you are into sport, you know what that means. Even if you are not into sport, if you take consideration about your body, you will know what um every weighted means and big bones and all of the stuff. But let's not. That's the story for another day. So I just climbed onto the chair and I was like, next I just hear was crack, 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 crack. I broke the entire table, and the table at that time should cost at least 50,000 naira. And that time is almost like, let me see, almost 15 years ago, if not more than. Surprisingly, because the table broke, and I expected people to come and check on me what was happening. They knew what was bound to happen. They didn't warn me because I was a young girl, obviously. But like, I expected them to rush in. I'm like, what's wrong? None of them came in. They didn't even check if I was hot. They didn't check what was wrong with the table. Just started laughing. Then my eyes came down. The crush was like, instead of crushing on the guy, I hated both of them like with my guts. I hated them with passion, like, because as a young girl, I thought them like, are you hot? Because I'm talking about a big ass table here breaking into pieces. You did not even check if the table had injured me or if anything was wrong. You heard the sound of something that is that big. If it's a plate that broke, you would know the difference, the sound from that to a bigger glass. That day, at that time, at that moment, at that minute, I was like, fuck crush. I hate both of you. You guys can go to hell for all I care. And that's the end of my love, my first crush ever. Because it's a love month. I'm blessing you that with that story. And see you guys later. Bye. Love you.